It's 12:45 in the afternoon on April 1st, 2021, April Fool's Day. And I've been a fool. I'll point out why. Okay. I ordered some grips on eBay. They're beautiful grips. They've even got the Smith & Wesson trademark in the handle, but the problem is they're too small for my gun. So this coming Saturday, day after tomorrow, I believe my wife and I will be making a trip over to Wilburton to Latimer County to meet the guy I bought them from and trade them a little cash and get me a different set. I'm going to get some wood ones. I prefer stag grips on my firearms, on my handguns, and I'll probably find me some and buy them, or more likely find me some elkhorn and make me some. I made these. They didn't come with the gun. They look real old due to all the wear they've had, but I prefer bone grips. They just feel better in my hand. They do. Incidentally, this is my favorite handgun I've ever had, and I've had a bunch of them. My now deceased father, who died of COVID-19 in last year, December 11th, 2020, taught me well how to use a firearm, use handgun in particular. This particular handgun, when I've got another one he gave me that's in the house, I gave my son Nick. I gotta get a sip. Way before he married my current mom, my mother, Lori, back in the olden days, he would take my brother and I down to shoot with 22 rifles, and he gave me that handgun when I was 11 years old, and we'd go down to the Red River, and he'd throw sticks out, and we'd practice shooting the sticks. I miss my daddy. He had a lot of wisdom to impart, a lot of living he did. And if he saw my situation on my old service revolver, which is this one, it's got these big honking Pacmar rubber grips on it, and it's a heavy gun to start with, but that makes it weigh about twice as much as what it normally would weigh, even with the walnut grips that I no longer have for it. I could buy some to put it back to how it looked from the factory, but I prefer bone grips, stag grips. I'll find some. I'd prefer to buy them and not have to make them. I made some that I gave my son Nick. I actually made them to fit his 681 or 686 Smith. His is a very heavy L frame, maybe an N frame, but they fit it perfectly, and that's what they were made for. I just don't want to have to go through all that again. I'm a little particular with my time now. A big part of that is I have to have time to spend with my wife. Like right now, I'm in the office. I just got off the phone dealing with all that. The man was very nice. His name's Robert Roush, Robert R. Roush, in Latimer County, Oklahoma. it's close enough we can drive over there and meet with him, trade off grips, and just throw a little extra money to him. Plus, probably take him and his wife and feed them somewhere. I don't know where all the places are to eat over there. I don't live over there. So we'll see what happens. Or maybe not. We'll just, whatever takes place, takes place. We'll just see. I don't have a gun that those miniature grips will fit. They go to a J valve Smith & Wesson. I don't have any small Smith & Wessons. Probably 32 or a much smaller 38. I don't know. I carry a 357 in my boot. I carry a 38-40 that will chamber a 357. It's what my favorite antique firearm is. I still shoot the thing sometimes. I grew up shooting it. It's like an old friend, actually. So what else is going on today? Well, I'm going to do the podcast. And then I have to go run some errands. Probably have my wife take me to get the green bomb. I need to call those guys that worked on that green bomb and fix the heater core in it if I can find their number, simply because they're a real good, honest mechanic, and I need the window on Linda's driver's door repaired so it'll roll up and down. It's off the track and it just stays up right now. And after I get off of this vlog, I'm going to see if I can find their number and call them and see if they do anything like that. Farland, my good friend I bought the car from, took it to a paint and body shop and they tried to glue the window onto the track, which is just about as dumb as you can get. They don't make a glue, not even Gorilla Glue, that'll do that. And then when my wife and I were eating at the Crazy Rose Cafe in Lone Grove, America, my friend Monty Jones told me, you know, they used, and I remember this, they used to make little kits you could put in there and repair all that. I don't think they do anymore. I'm not sure. They might have to buy a whole new mechanism and put in there, which is fine if that's what it is. There is a proportion difference between her old Navigator and this one, or I'd just try to take the window out of it and put in there. They're not the same size. The one she's got we're driving right now is smaller than the other one, noticeably smaller. So, and I like that. And I like this new car, man. It's just really comfortable. So we'll see what we can figure out on the window. I'll do it right after this vlog. This is my vlog for today, keeping you apprised as to what I'm up to. Usually no good. I just seem to be busy, you know. And I've got the overhead light on because my vision's not doing too well. Last night I was playing some computer games, and Linda was talking about her vision being blurry, and she was tired, and mine, I think mine's due to being tired too. But anyway, my buddy Chris, I love you. My buddy Monty, I love you. Mom and John, I love you. My brother Michael Paul, I love you. Roberta, I love you. Steve, I love you, and just so you know who it is, he gave me permission. His name's Steve Perry. He used to be the boss singer at Journey, the super band or whatever you call it. I've been friends with Steve for a long time. And that's another story for another time. But he's a really good guy. He's just now getting to the point that he's pretty much recovering from the loss of the love of his life. She died of cancer. And he moved back to his hometown in California, and he goes to eat ice cream every day. I mean, he's doing what he's doing, and yes, folks, his voice is still just as good as it ever was, regardless of what the detractors want to say. That's it for today. I love all of you. God bless you. Be kind.